What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Thrillpack Cards. I'm your host, Josh. I make lots of videos about the wide and wonderful world of sports card collecting. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how you can build the collection you always wanted in all sorts of fun and affordable ways, discover some of the best sports card investments for 2020, and all other sports card related stuff, you're in the right place. So start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Today we're doing a rip and review of a new type of subscription box. It's called Hero Habit, and we're getting started right now. Per usual, let's get started on their website. Hero Habit is actually a pretty diverse subscription box service. They have both sports and non-sports subscription box services. So let's look at the baseball box first. Baseball box. We actually ordered two, because these are small boxes, we ordered two of each sport. And the way it works is you pick it by team, so that's pretty nice. It's an alternative to case breaks. So it's actually lower than the average price of a case break. They talk about that a little bit down here. What they're really saying here is what you can expect. They're talking about hits. Not every box comes with a hit, but it's seems like it's more likely than not to get a hit. Every box contains 20 to 25 cards, and that's basically what it says here. You pick by team, so any team, and then you just get a new box every month. So we actually did the same thing, two teams for each of my three favorite sports: baseball, basketball, and football. So here's what the box looks like. It's the size of a card, and so cards should be pretty well protected due to how it's packaged. So very simple packaging, and you get 20 to 25 cards in here. So without further ado, let's break into these. I know that it's going to be two of each sport except hockey, but I don't know what order they're going to be in, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. All right, let's go with this one first. I already off camera experimented with the best way to open these, and I don't think there's really a great way to get to these. It's, I think in theory, a smart way to package them, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this was actually really, really hard to pull off, this little flap on the back here. But I guess if you can get it off safely, then look at how well the cards are protected. So it's almost like it's a great idea, but if you're not really careful with it, I think it can backfire a little bit. So it looks like this one is basketball. Cool boxes though. I mean, I love the idea of just shaping the box exactly to fit the card. That way you don't have to do all kinds of other crazy shenanigans like putting cardboard sandwiches around it and bubble wrap. I think it's a really efficient way to package it. There just generally needs to be a better way to open it. So let's get this out of the way here. See what we got in this first. Keep this over here. Okay, first box is basketball. We've got Wesley Matthews, Seth Curry, which is Steph Curry's brother, JJ Barea, Dennis Smith, other Dennis Smith, Harrison Barnes. There's a little thank you note here. Dirk Nowitzki, another Seth Curry. So I think I mentioned this, but just to reiterate, all the players in each box are going to be from the same team, because this is you choose the box by team. So it's got a little bit of a customization element to it. I actually picked Dallas just to see if I was going to get a Luka. It's probably very unlikely. That's a pretty Pretty nice card there. Wish it was of a better player. There's a Darren Williams numbered card. That's not bad. Some type of refractor numbered card. Jaja Pachulia. Wesley Matthews. Devin Harris. Dirk again. Chandler Parsons, and then Dirk again. So a lot of Dirks. I think theoretically that makes sense. If you're a Mavericks fan, you probably like Dirk Nowitzki. But nothing really amazing in there. I guess I should put this aside too. All right, now you can see kind of live how difficult it is to open this. And the worry here is that if you are too rough with it, you might damage the cards in it. Then the whole concept kind of backfires. There we go. All right, this one looks like football. Dallas Cowboys I picked here. So we got Dak Prescott. What year is this? 2017. 2018. So third year card. Orlando Scandrick. He got cut by, I think it was the Redskins. He was pretty good for like 1 or 2 years, but he's way too high maintenance. Rod Smith. He didn't end up re-signing. Dak Prescott again. Jason Witten, Cole Beasley had a pretty good year on Buffalo. Sean Lee, Cole Beasley again, Michael Gallup. So far, the brands that are chosen are pretty low-end card brands. It'd be really nice if there was like 1 or 2 cards from a high-end card set. This one's pretty nice. Dak Prescott. I guess this is considered a hit. Relic card, Prestige. Prestige is not bad, but it's still on the lower end. You know, like if you go to Walmart and Target, you can get an idea right away what the lower end card brands are, because those are almost all in the same range of cost per card. I'd like to see like 1 card in here from a higher end product, but that's not bad. Dak Prescott. I'll show you that up close. Tyron Smith. I think he's like coming to the end of his life, to be honest. I mean, football life. These have like a different tint to them. I don't know if they're like parallels or what. Mari Cooper. I guess this is considered extra points. So that's why it looks a little different. Tony Pollard had a great rookie year. There's the thank you card. There's the Zeke. See, I don't like how they're all from the same card brand. Like every single card from the same set. I would consider that low variety. Let me just double check. All of these, yeah, all these. So this was Donruss and Hoops. So there were 2, I think 2, maybe 3. Those might be 2 different years of Hoops. So that's 2018, 2019. This is, yeah, okay, so there's actually 3 different card sets in the basketball, but for this one, there is only 1 card set. 2, sorry, there's score. My bad. 2 in here. But still, I mean, with 25 cards, there's definitely an opportunity to have several different card sets. I'll put Zeke and Dak aside. I think Michael Gallup is going to be a big-time player in the NFL. By the way, in case you're curious about other subscription box services, this is actually a series, an ongoing series. So I think this is the 5th different type of subscription box review that we're doing. And if you'd like to check out all the other ones that we've done, you can just click on that little info button up there and you'll see a list of all the different subscription box services, which is great if you're considering buying one, because then you can kind of get an idea of what to expect from each one and which one's got the best reviews. On to the next one. Let me just get my Go-Go Gadget power hands ready. Oh dear. I think the best thing to do is once you get it up a little bit, you gotta get all of your fingers underneath there and pull it up. Yeah, because I guess the adhesive is only on the corners there. So you want to be pulling it up from the middle. So part of this is actually my learning curve too. But in that case, how nice would it be if there was instructions right here that maybe a little arrow that's like pull from middle. That would be great. Then you don't have to learn the hard way. So I picked New Orleans here. Again, hoping to get Zion. Let's see if that's possible. Drew Holiday. Davis. Frank Jackson. I would consider just a base Zion rookie card to be a hit. That was pretty weak. Next one. What if I go right from the middle from the beginning? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a million times easier. Okay, Lakers. I was hoping to... Who was I hoping to get here? I think just generally was curious who they would include with the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma, that's probably the best one so far. Let me just separate these over here. Brandon Ingram, Alonzo, Brooks Lopez, there's a Kobe. So no Anthony Davis in here and no LeBron. Just making sure here. Next one. I think these next two are going to be both baseball. Yeah, that's right. I did 3 basketball actually. Only 1 football and 2 baseball. So these are going to both be baseball. Hank Aaron. Ozzy Albies. Opening. So these are opening day. Probably my least favorite baseball set. But I like the Braves a lot. I'll put Ozzy aside. Put Acuna aside. Is this 2020? Yeah, at least it's a new product, so that's kind of nice. Opening day 2020. Well, not opening day, but the fact that it's 2020. Another Acuna. Another Acuna. This is probably one of the better packs so far. Another Acuna. Wall climbers, that's a sweet photo. Is that really what the outfield looks like there? Where is that? Is that like photoshopped? Another Acuna. I guess these are pretty common in Big League. Ozzy Albies. All right, last box. Looks like there's something different in here. Derek Jeter. That's pretty sweet. Aaron Judge. What is this? Autograph relic. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty good. Luis Severino. Numbered autograph. Wow. I don't think that's considered on card though, right? Is that a sticker on there? How do you put this in a case? That's pretty sweet though. I don't know how you put this in a case. Too bad it's not of a better player, but at least it's a rookie card. Autograph relic. That's pretty nice. I wonder how much that goes for. Hey, let me know down in the comments below. How do you guys put this in a case? I have no idea. Because it's super thick. Autograph a relic book card. Received an autograph relic book card of Luis Severino, 2016. That's awesome. Very nice. I'll have to look that up before we give the scores. Garrett Cole. He was drafted by the Yankees? I didn't know that. Oh no, he signed with the Yankees. That's right, in the offseason. Man, they just get whoever they want, right? Luis Severino here. Oh, he had a pretty good ERA. He only pitched 12 innings, though. He must have been hurt. Yeah, 151 games with shoulder injury. Aaron Judge. Encarnacion. So that was a nice little finale there. All right, so for the scores, and if you haven't seen one of these videos yet, I am scoring on a few different dimensions. Variety is the first dimension that we're going to look at here. I gave it a 3 for variety, and that's mainly because inside of each box there was only, I think the maximum amount of card sets that these cards were sourced from was 3, but most of them were 2. So there's definitely room for improvement there. I mean, from a business perspective, I understand it would be a lot more overhead to get a wider diversity inside of the box, but it is what it is. We're grading on variety, so had to give it a 3 there. For value, I also gave it a 3, and to help explain that, so we got 6 boxes, right? So that was actually $90. We spent $90, and so for the value, we might have even not broken even if we didn't get this awesome Luis Severino autograph relic numbered book card. It's like, you know, got 4 different exciting elements to it. If it wasn't for that, we definitely wouldn't have broke even, and that was more of a luck thing than a value thing. So the value, the way I look at the value is more about what whoever is putting together the subscription box, what they're deliberately putting in the box in terms of value. So, for example, if you get a box that has wax packs in it, then the types of packs that they choose to put in the box, that would play, the quality of those would play into it. So in this case, the quality of the cards that were chosen, so the quality of the sets, you know, a lot of it was, for basketball, was hoops and just the base level Donruss brand and Score, and then for baseball it was Gypsy Queen and Allen and Ginter and Archives, I think, and Big League and Opening Day. There's all the low end stuff. So can't really get higher than a 3 because of those choices on the trends. And, you know, I'm trying to be as fair as possible here, right? I'm doing so many of these different reviews and I have to compare apples to apples and be as fair as I possibly can. So keep that in mind here. Nothing personal. But it's going to get a little bit better here. On the next one, transparency, we're giving that a 4. There's maybe a little bit room for improvement, but not much, because again, transparency is a balance of transparency and surprise. So they pretty much did everything they could have done there. I haven't given anybody over a 4 yet, so 4 is the highest score so far on transparency. For luck, I gave it a 4. It would have been probably a 1 or a 2 if I didn't get this awesome Luis Severino card. I mean, this is like one of the coolest cards I've pulled, probably the coolest card I've pulled in 2020 so far. And I'm not even thinking about how much it's worth, just how much I appreciate it. I love every element of it. Even the autograph itself is cool looking. He's got a cool looking autograph. So I felt pretty lucky with that. That one card made it go from a 1 or a 2 all the way up to a 4. For the packaging, I was frustrated at first, and then I realized it was really just me not knowing how to open the package. So after a while, I realized you have to open it from the middle like that. So I was originally thinking, oh, this is gonna get like a 1 or a 2 for packaging. The reason I didn't give it higher than a 3 is because I think you could put something on the back of the box that says pull from the middle, so that's why I gave it a 3. So overall, I think it would get an overall score of like a 3.5, maybe a 4, depending on how this prices out. I actually looked to try to find how this is priced or what this is selling for. I didn't see any sales or any listings of this at all. That might be a good thing. It is a numbered card out of 10, so there's only 10 of them that exist, and so far none of them have sold. So that's how I feel about this subscription box. Hero Habit, I had a lot of fun opening it once I learned how to actually open the box. Now I want to hear from you guys. Did you guys agree with my scores, first of all? What's your favorite subscription box that you've opened so far, and what are the subscription boxes missing? Is there something that you're looking for in a subscription box that you just haven't been able to find? I want to hear all about it in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and click on this little circle button right here and subscribe, and stick around, because we've got a lot more can't miss content that'll help keep you entertained and escaping reality during these crazy times. Got one video for you right there, one video for you right here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.